I don't think democracy is in decline. I do think democracy is being challenged. It's being challenged by people in many different parts of the world for different reasons, but there are a couple of common threads. It's notable that democracy remains the political system of choice in public opinion surveys in almost every country in the world. People like democracy in the abstract. They just don't like the democracy they have very much. Now, why is democracy being challenged? It's being challenged because probably two big reasons. One, in many countries, it's not delivering the socioeconomic goods for enough people, broadly enough, in a kind of fair way that people feel it should. Now, a lot of dictatorships aren't dealing the socioeconomic goods either, but when people protest, they get squelched and repressed. But in democracies, they're allowed to be unhappy publicly. They go out and demonstrate and to do all of the things they do, vote for alternative candidates and so forth. So political systems generally around the world are under duress because of the difficulty of delivering the high expectations that people everywhere have for them. Secondly, democracy is being challenged because there are a lot of vested interests in democratic systems, a lot of capture of systems by elites. And this year in the United States, in 2016, we saw both major parties experience eruptions within the party of people saying, I don't want the standard candidate or candidates. I want somebody different. I want somebody who challenges the elite. And so this challenging the elite is challenging what they perceive as vested interests that are not serving their own interests. So the combination of not delivering the goods and the feeling of democracy being captured by elites is driving a lot of discontent. But it would be a mistake to say democracy is in decline. If we use the concept of democracy being challenged, then we also realize this is a moment democracy may renovate itself. This is the moment at which democracy has to prove itself, to prove that it can be responsive to citizens' interests, that it can create a new legitimacy that it, to some extent, has lost. So decline is the wrong term. Challenge, under threat, under duress, at a boiling point. It's probably a better term.